Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Apologies, I'm really late tonight. I've had some technology problems. So, yeah, bad internet and my phone's playing up. Haven't been able to take photos again. It's just been one of those nights, real pain in the ass. But anyway, I was going to do an American beer. I did one today and I gave that a 5 out of 5. It was absolutely brilliant. It was Fidens and Troon. It was the second of their series with the owls on the front. So yeah, I've got two more of those to go. I'll probably do over the next few days. So yeah, I was going to do a brew host beer tonight, but yeah, because it's got so late, I didn't really want to do it, and no one's watching. So I thought I'll do an Australian beer, but this one's got a bit of hype to it as well. It's the latest Cake Eater by Banks Brewing. It's the MOSAIC and CASHMERE edition. Generally, this beer is world class as well, so I'm certainly not drinking anything shit by any means. I'll see what it says on the back. Oat cream double IPA hopped with mosaic and cashmere. Incredibly soft, luscious, and bursting with tropical hop character. Contains lactose. 8% ABV, 500ml tinny. And yeah, Cake Eater is a term out of the movie Mighty Ducks. Banks, as in Adam Banks, was a character from Mighty Ducks. So yeah, in the early days, they obviously drew a lot of inspiration from that movie. They've had a lot of sort of ice hockey references and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty cool how it all started. I've always been a fan of the can artwork from Cake Eater. It's pretty much a hockey puck with Cake Eater written on it. And then it just has the two different colours. And it's always a real sort of smooth and creamy, sweet, fruity IPA. And yeah, they just mix up. It comes out every couple of months and they mix up the hops. Generally, it's got 2 hops in it, sometimes 3. But yeah, I've got the proper glassware for the Cake Eater. So it's even got its own glass. It's that hyped of a beer. And on the glass, it's they've made it so it's like a game of hockey. It's the Boomstick Seagulls. So in Seaford, where the brewery is, there's a lot of seagulls. Boomstick's the name of the glassware company. And then you've got the Banks Labradors. So Banks is obviously the name of the brewery, and they've got a Labrador as their brewery family dog. So yeah, pretty cool glass, that one. I must admit, Banks's glassware over the years has probably been my favourite. Unfortunately, I've broke 2 of them, so I'm trying to get those again, see if I can. So yeah, let's pour this bad boy. These are located in Seaford, which is southeast of Melbourne, down on the peninsula. I really wish they were closer because, yeah, they're one of my favourite breweries and it's just a pain in the ass for me to get to. I have to order most of their stuff online. So yeah, cheers to the chat too. Juzzy is currently live and I was chatting to him and we might be having a drink on Twitch after this. We'll see how we go. We could even stay on YouTube. We'll see what happens. Cheers, Evie. Haven't seen you for a while, mate. Hopefully all's well. Cheers, Juzz. Speaking of the devil, my man. Cheers, Joey. Good to see you, brother. My aubergine. Yeah. The glass is probably even better than the can, Evie. So yeah, always pours is sort of a funny colour, this beer. I mean, it's hard to in this glass because the glass is so busy, but it's like a sort of in between yellow and orange and like a dirty sort of look to it. It's about a 2-finger head that's like off-white. And yeah, although it's like a smooth, creamy beer, it generally has like a real prickly carbonation. It's a bit of an odd one, to be honest. I'm going to say medium body, medium carbonation. And let's go a smell. I'm hoping for some blueberry. That's what MOSAIC generally gives out if it's a good crop. Hello. I got it straight away. Yeah, cool. Good to hear, mate. Always good to have your family time and your time with friends and stuff like that. Yeah, I've had a couple of people asking where you were. This is massive blueberry. See, when MOSAIC first come out, that was what I used to always get, just this huge punch in the face of blueberry. And then all of a sudden it disappeared and you started getting more of this earthy tone, sort of like wet soil and grass. And it's like, where the fuck's the blueberry gone? But yeah, it's back. Cheers, Ryan. Good to see you, dude. You're one of the people I was thinking of. I wanted to make a mod, but because you're only in every now and then because of your job and stuff, just hadn't got around to doing it when you were. Hopefully all's well, brother. So yeah, I'm going to make you a mod now while you're here. There we go. So yeah, next comment you put in, you should be blue with a spanner, brother. You miss me, Evie. I miss you, mate. So yeah, what else am I getting? Yeah, as I said, when the crop, like MOSAIC had a little shitty period for about a year or two, and the blueberry started fading, and you started getting this like real earthy, wet soil. Like it was just shit. Like it went from being one of my favorite hops to a hop that I just got sick of drinking. But now it's back, and it's like it's almost like it's even better than it was. So in a beer like this, it's going to really pop. And you also get like with MOSAIC, I also get like orange and lemon and sometimes like grapefruit, even some tropical notes. Cashmere, I'm not sure of. I think cashmere is more sort of citrus as well. But yeah, that's sort of a hop that I don't know a lot about. Cheers, brother. Practically everyone that comes into my shit regularly is a mod, but yeah. Some people out there say you shouldn't have too many mods, but I don't see the harm. It might fuck your algorithm up, but it was always a thing when I used to watch people's channels regularly. It's like, oh, cool, they gave me a mod. That's awesome. As far as the base goes, you're getting like, yeah, white bread, like a graham cracker, as they say. It's like, yeah, it contains lactose, so it's got that sort of milky sweetness. Cheers, Nork. Long time no see, brother. Yeah, exactly. It's good for the community if everyone's sort of modded, so they can easily look at each other's stuff, and yeah, you can type shit in the chat and not have to worry about. Yeah, people say, oh, it's intimidating for the ones that come in and they're not modded, but I don't think it is. It's just people know if they're new to a channel, so Wouldn't get too concerned about it. Cheers, Brando. Hope you're well, brother. So yeah, I'm just about to smash into this one. As I said, it's called Cake Eater. It's a regular beer from Banks they're pretty much Melbourne. This is the MOSAIC and CASHMERE edition. 8% IPA. Cheers, legends. Oh, baby. Very, very tropical forward, very berry forward. I'm getting pineapple, which is really nice. Blueberry, pineapple, tangerine. Yum yums. Cheers, Luke. Good to see you, bro. Oh, yeah, cool, man. Always good going for a stroll with the little one. Or the big one. What type of dog you got, brother? Ugh. My two-wheel just laying on the couch sleeping. I've had a couple of mice getting around. I've got rid of most of them. I reckon there's still maybe one or two getting around, and the little one's trying to hunt them like a cat. It's funny. I think only ever one summer I had mice. I never seen them again, and then this year they've just popped up out of nowhere. But then this year I haven't had the spiders that I've had other years. I've still got heaps of fucking flies, the little pricks. I mean, everywhere's just copped flies. Australia is terrible for flies. 9 in the AM. Yeah, here it's yeah, what is it? Fucking 11 o'clock at night. We're into the oh yeah, you'd be into Saturday now too. I mean, sorry, Friday. Friday night. Friday night for us, Friday morning for you. We got cats, mice, don't stand. Yeah, fucking oath. It's just funny watching my dog trying to get the mice like he's a cat, and he's not quick enough. One of the mice, I reckon it's almost like the big mice, the older ones, the more mature ones have passed away, and I reckon one of the ones that left's, I reckon, the little baby one that's trying to fend for itself, and it just keeps going like making all these stupid noises. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I had a bee infestation. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon one more day, maybe 2 more days, the mice will be gone. Oh, you feel like they're smart animals, but they're fucking easy to get rid of, so obviously not. Fucking hell. 10 years old, that's insane. Oh well, he's obviously goes all right. And then your kids play tennis too, don't they? Were you a footballer as a kid? You grew up in England, didn't you? I was a footballer, but a footballer of a different kind. Obviously, if you know Australia, you know what I'm referring to. Fucking brilliant beer too. I've been spoiled with this American stuff I've been drinking, but this it's not quite as good, but it's definitely up there. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. Considering this is a spur of the moment fucking stream and I didn't like put it up early or anything, it's quite a few people, which is good. It's probably just that good time to go live. Few Americans about. And yeah, it's also being a Friday night here, that helps. But yeah, I'll never forget the first time Cake Eater come out. It was at a beer festival in Melbourne, and all of a sudden it just got around. Everyone's like, "Oh, Banks have got this new hazy called Cake Eater. It's fucking amazing. You got to try it." And then you go up to someone else and they go, "Oh, did you try that beer from Banks? Fuck, that's good." And then yeah, so by the end of the session, you'd go up to where Banks was serving beers, and there'd just be this fucking huge line because, like, obviously word gets around that there's this real brilliant new beer, and yeah, it all sort of started there. That was like when hazy sort of first become a thing. I feel like when hazies first come on the scene and got really big, that was probably the last real exciting moment in craft beer, and I can't see that ever being sort of topped again. Not unless someone comes out with some completely new style that just blows people away. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Oh, you prick. Only my favourite lager. Get into them, brother. When it comes to Augustina, like if you just go get them regularly at a German store, how many of their beers do they have on offer? Would it be like, yeah, what, 4 or 5? I've just, yeah, like I've only ever sort of seen a handful of them. You probably get them for real cheap as well. No, can't say I have. She squirts them with her oat cream. Oh, shit. Maybe they'll have a, what was her name? They'll have a Cake Eater lactation Kennedy edition. Cake Eater. So yeah, I took a photo for this beer, but having fucking issues with the phone again, so I couldn't put it up as a thumbnail. So I don't even know if there is a thumbnail for this stream, but it'll probably end up just being a photo of me sitting here talking. Cooter beer. It's good because you still get that sort of green character that leaves you knowing that it's a beer. Like you get that sort of hop bitterness, that grassy sort of earthiness, a little bit of pine. But yeah, it's just hugely like, I don't know. I just feel like blueberries the prominent flavour by a mile, and then you're getting sort of like pineapple, orange, tangerine, maybe like some peach or something like that, just in the background. Maybe even a lime hit. You might get lime from maybe Cashmere's got a lime note to it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, Hallis is fucking amazing. Cooter. Cheers, buddy. I'm going to get them Duke boys. Yeah, fucking oath. Cheers, Lisa. Apologies too, mate, because you sent me a message and I said I'll be starting the stream in about half an hour, and I reckon I've been gone for about an hour and a half. So yeah, I just had some internet issues tonight as well, and my phone's playing up, so I was trying to take a photo and upload it. And yeah, just having a heap of trouble with that. So it's just been a painful night. I was going to do a hyped American beer, but yeah, because I started so late, I thought, no, I'll save it for when there's more people around. But funnily enough, tonight's stream's pretty good. But yeah, I'm doing a Melbourne-based. Well, they're from Seaford, which is down on the Mornington Peninsula. One of my favourites. Yeah, I had a beer today that I gave a 5 out of 5. So yeah, doing really well with the beers of late. Yeah. I feel like I'm a bit dehydrated today. I don't know, you sort of sit down, you start having a couple of beers, and you're like, I sort of feel like I need to scull a heap of water or something. Like I just feel really dry. Got a bit of a sore throat. I've had sort of sore ears. I almost feel like I've got like a throat and ear infection. I was going to go to Melbourne tomorrow, but yeah, I'm not feeling it. I think I'm just going to stay home. Apparently, the train on Saturdays has just been fucking chaos, and you can't even move on it. So that turns me off as well. I just want to be in old school Melbourne instead of being in fucking Bombay, Mumbai. Anyone got anything exciting on for their weekend? Old school Hollywood baseball. Old mate's 10 feet tall. What is it, Jack Gelati or something? Me and Frankie Avalon. No. I was waiting for someone to ask that. Actually, that was it. What, Evie? What happened to your regular question? You used to always ask if I had dinner or what I had for dinner. You haven't asked that for ages. No. So went to try them again tonight. Every single place was open on there except for the Thai restaurant. I'm like, for fuck's sake. And then I went to get fish and chips, and the fish and chip place accepted my order, then refused it. Don't know why. Obviously had trouble with their delivery driver or something. So I was like, can't get Thai, can't get fish and chips. I was looking at the prices of Indian, and it was fucking insane. It was about $40 for a buttered chicken. I'm like, they can stick that up their ass. There's no way I'm paying like $80, $90 for a feed of Indian for one person. That's just stupid. So yeah, I ended up getting KFC. Got the old Zinger stacker box. It hit the spot. I'm thinking tomorrow, if the Thai restaurant's not open, I might even just go for a walk there. I'm just craving it so bad. Yeah, so I ended up having KFC, Evie. There's this Thai restaurant in town, Evie, and they've been there for a while, but they're in a spot that if you can't drive there, it's sort of a bit of a pain in the ass. And because quite often I'll have had a drink or because I'm not driving, it means that it's just annoying for me to get it. And anyway, they've never had deliveries or they've never been on Uber Eats or anything like that, and they just got added to it. So I've been really excited because I finally can get Thai food's my favourite, and I'm like I can finally get Thai food delivered, which is awesome, like because I've wanted that for so long. And then yeah, I've tried to get it every single day, and for some reason they've been closed the whole time. Like just says currently unavailable. So every time I come on here, I'm like, I still didn't get my Thai feed. Football, golf tomorrow. Yeah, sweet. Zipline stuff's fun as. I did an extreme one in Thailand. It was fucking unreal. I would highly suggest anyone if they ever get the opportunity to do one of the real extreme zip lines and you're not afraid of heights or anything, give it a go. The one I did in Thailand, it was up in the mountains up in Chiang Mai. I went with my girlfriend at the time and she thought she was right with heights, but just hadn't experienced much of that sort of stuff before. And they had all these things where it was like rickety bridges where you could fucking turn the bridge like halfway round and big spider nets in between trees and yeah, all that sort of shit, heaps of adventure stuff throughout the forest. But there, the main thing at the end, they had this huge as canopy that was about it would have been a good probably 500 meters from the platform to the base and you jumped off a cliff and just went over the canopy and you're over like you're fucking way up real high in the air with just nothing below you apart from like a stream with like rocks and trees and all that shit right up in the valley. And yeah, most people when they do it, they just do it normal style, so they're still connected to the zip like they were throughout the whole forest thing, but you've got the opportunity if you want to have it attached to you, so it's just attached to your back and you Superman it. I'm like, yes, please give me that option. So yeah, you just run up and jump off the cliff, and then you just Superman it all the way into the base camp sort of thing. It's fucking one of the best things I've ever done. But yeah, my poor girlfriend, she had to pull out about halfway into the course because yeah, she it didn't help because I didn't realise she was like scared of stuff, so I was sort of making it worse when we're on the bridge and that I was like purposely like tilting it way over, so it was like making it bad for people. the old the old shit stirrer, just stirring that big old pot. It was funny too because there was a couple of us boys that were like big burly like Aussies and Americans and stuff. And the guys, because you come flying in real fast from like tree to tree on the zip line, and you've got these little Thai dudes that are they're like monkeys the way they get around. They're fucking awesome climbers and just really quick and that. But they're there too to keep you safe and make sure you don't go fucking smacking into any trees or anything. And it was just funny watching some of us bigger dudes like flying in, and then you got these three tiny little Thai dudes trying to stop you. Oh shit! Yeah, I've skydived in Alice Springs. It was fucking awesome. First time I went in a plane, to be honest. Yeah, that's something that not many people can say. First time I went in a plane, I jumped out of it. So yeah, I went to when I was a kid. I did some work experience in Alice Springs as part of like my uni slash TAFE course, and yeah, I'd never been in a plane before because whenever we did family trips and that, we always like drove. And yeah, even when I went to Alice Springs, we got a bus. So yeah, I fucking trekked all the way up to Alice Springs, worked up there for a while, and I was working for a travel company. And obviously, they organise like, yeah, skydiving and all that sort of stuff. So the guy said to me, if you want to have a crack at skydiving, we can get you on there for like half price. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's something I've always wanted to do. So I even got it filmed, and yeah, we're over the top of Alice Springs, over the gorge, like the ranges there. I think it's called the McDonald Ranges or something. And yeah, ended up coming down and landing on a footy field. It was, yeah, definitely one of the best experiences of my life. I just remember when we first went up in the plane, I was already like pumped with adrenaline because I'd never been in a plane before. But then, yeah, when they opened the door, I'm like, fuck, I'm just about to jump out of this. What am I doing? When do we play, Lisa? Is it tomorrow or Sunday? I don't know if I told you, but I think it was during today's streams, which you wouldn't have seen. My mate goes over to Adelaide for gather round every year, and he's got a little daughter, and he reckons it's the best round to go to if you want you like to meet the players and your kids interact with the players and stuff, especially if you're barrack for a Victorian team. And yeah, he sent me these photos through. The first couple of photos were just photos of beers at Adelaide breweries. So I thought, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. But then, yeah, the next couple of photos is his like daughter hanging around with like Cozzy Pickett and Colton and yeah, a couple of others. It was really good. Every year he always sends these photos through. I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. I need to go to it one year. Yeah. The annoying thing is I can't find the video of it. The video they did was real cool. So yeah, the wife of the guy that was with me, she goes down with you and she films it, and you're just fucking around. And yeah, like they talk to you beforehand and after, and then they go, "Oh, what sort of music are you into? Are you into rock?" And I'm like, "Yes, just give me rock or metal. Don't give me any other shit." So yeah, they put like Powderfinger and all that sort of stuff on there. Worked out really good. 1:15 tomorrow. Yeah. Wish they could play that time in Melbourne. They always have fucking three 15 games in Melbourne. It annoys the fuck out of me because if you want to go see it from the country, you can't watch the end of the game because you got to come back home. The 1 o'clock games are perfect because when you go down on the train, you get down there a couple of hours before it starts, and then you have a bit of time afterwards to get back to the train, have something to eat. And the AFL doesn't give a fuck about country fans now. It's just all about TV rights and a bit like the Aussie government doesn't give a fuck about its own people. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I've only ever done it once. Love to do it again. I always wanted to bungee jump as well. Go to New Zealand and bungee jump. I reckon these days though I'd be too heavy because they have like restrictions with weight and stuff. I'd have to trim up a bit first, I think. Like when you go on the rides and you're too short. You've jumped about 5 times, Have you ever done it solo or is it always with someone else? I know there's a particular amount of times you have to do it before you do it solo, or you got to do like extra training or something. I'm glad I come up here tonight. I was nearly going to give it a miss. I was just getting really frustrated with my phone. And I mean, a couple of nights ago, I had that anger in me and it was sort of starting to come back again tonight. Just takes just a couple little things to piss you off and you start thinking about other stuff. And like today, all I could think about was the fact that it was the last weekday before I got to fucking go back to work again. Like, geez, that time off went quick. I've done one solo, yeah. I thought you might have. The fact that you did that amount, I thought, oh, maybe you're working to do one solo. Have you always had like a smooth landing? The only thing that was awkward for me that first jump I did is, when you're right up real high and they want you to sort of kick your legs back so they can tuck them into their legs. Yeah, I kept sort of forgetting about it and I was just letting my legs dangle. And at one stage, you just see him grab my legs and pull them up. I was just pumped with adrenaline. It was like all I was thinking about is the fact that I'd just been in a plane for the first time and I was jumping out of it and just completely forgot about the whole pulling your legs up. Obviously, I was thinking about it when I was landing. I reckon we had a real smooth landing where both people's legs were up and you just fucking glide in and then just stand up as you're coming in. You see some people just fucking eat shit real bad. Yeah, I remember afterwards we went clubbing in Alice Springs and my ears were just fucked the whole time. I couldn't hear what anyone was saying. They just kept popping. Yeah. It'd be pretty scary doing it the first time by yourself, wouldn't it? Or is the fact that you've done the fall with someone else, you've really sort of taken notice what they're doing and you've taken it all in and yeah, I've finished this bad boy. Score for this, I'm going to say a 4.65. Very, very good. I think the thing that probably A lot of cake eaters I've given 4.7, 4.75. Some I've given 4.5, 4.4. The reason this isn't top of the game for a cake eater, I feel the MOSAIC is brilliant. That blueberry and tropical and citrus notes unreal. I just don't think the other hop shines much. I think if it was, say, MOSAIC and maybe Strata, I don't know, so many other hops that really made it sort of pop in a few different ways, it probably would have been a little bit better, but still a really good beer. Yeah. My chute got tangled on my first jump. Yep. Hmm. Still keen on a beer on Twitch, brother? Yeah, boy. Get some VBs into me. So yeah, 4.65. Banks Brewing out of Seaford, Victoria. Cake Eater, Mosaic and Cashmere edition. 8% ABV. Double dry hopped oat cream IPA. Yeah, cool, man. So yeah, if anyone wants to kick on, we're heading over to Twitch again. Me and Juzzy will be on the panel. Whether anyone else wants to join us on the panel or just hang out in the chat, it's up to you. Just having some more beers, having a chat, and probably have some tunes going in the background. So yeah, thanks for joining us on this one. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'll do another hyped American beer, boys and girls. While I've got that fresh palate, I want to get some more 5 out of 5s on the go. I'm on a roll. I've got, like fucking 3 5 out of 5 IPAs within a few weeks. Like, that's remarkable. So I'm really hoping there's a couple more in there. It's pretty cool. Cheers, Evie. So yeah, I'll see you. If I don't see you over on Twitch, it'd be good if you could all come over there. It's a pretty cool hangout. But yeah, if not, we'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, hit the old thumbs up on this one if you haven't already, and we'll see you again soon. I can hear a siren. They're coming to get me.